It's a sad day when a good idea, born from kindness, begins to falter. Sentebale, the charity Prince Harry started with Prince Seiso of Lesotho, was a promise to children affected by HIV and AIDS. For years it brought hope and comfort to those who needed it most, a legacy tied to Harry's mother, Diana. But now, Prince Harry has stepped away from his role. He's no longer on the board of trustees. The charity faces money problems and questions about its management. When a charity struggles, it's the children who suffer most. The promise of forget-me-not feels weaker today. Even the best intentions can face powerful headwinds. Building something that lasts takes more than a famous name. It needs strong leadership and trust. Prince Harry's attention is now divided. New country, new projects, new challenges. Perhaps the distance made it too hard to keep his promise. Whatever the reason, it's a loss for the children, the charity, and Harry himself. Sentebale was a pure mission, connecting Harry to Africa and his mother's memory. To see it stumble is to see a small light flicker. It makes one wonder about the path he's chosen. This isn't a story of failure, but of potential now harder to reach. The children of Lesotho still need support. The world must not forget them. Sentebale isn't the only charity facing questions. African Parks, where Prince Harry served as president, manages vast wilderness and protects wildlife. But whispers have begun, concerns about power, respect for local people, and stories of guards using too much force. Money and influence can complicate even the noblest missions. For African Parks, reputation is everything. Any hint of wrongdoing can do great damage. Prince Harry, as president, is at the center of this storm. Doing good isn't simple, it requires constant vigilance. Is Harry aware of these issues from so far away? Powerful people can be shielded from uncomfortable truths. Conservation isn't just about animals, it's about justice and respect for people. Leadership means ensuring good intentions aren't undone by poor methods. The challenges facing African parks remind us charity work is never easy. The truth can be hard to spot, but it must be sought. The mission must always put people and nature first. With Sentebale and African parks struggling, we must ask if other forces are at play. The world of royalty is full of quiet influence and unseen pressures. When brothers are in conflict, the effects ripple outward. Some say Prince Harry's difficulties are worsened by forces connected to his brother, Prince William. In royal circles, allies are chosen and loyalties shift. A donor might be steered away from one charity to another, not out of malice, but loyalty. William, as heir, holds immense power, even passively. People want to be in his favour. His projects become priorities. Harry's initiatives can be quietly starved of support. This is the tragedy of their disagreement. It has real-world consequences. The rivalry makes it hard for both to succeed. Most will choose the path of power and tradition. Harry's unconventional projects are left vulnerable. The shadow of the crown is long and cold for those outside its light. It's a lonely place to be. The cost is borne by the causes that need help most. To understand today, we must remember the two boys who walked behind their mother's coffin. Their bond seemed unbreakable, forged in loss and a unique life. For years, they were a team. William, the serious future king, Harry, the cheerful joker. Together, they championed causes and modernized the monarchy. But beneath the surface, the seeds of division grew. The heir and the spare is a difficult dynamic. William's path was set. Harry had to find his own. Harry found purpose in the army, but after leaving, he searched for a new role. Perhaps jealousy and rivalry crept in, freedom versus certainty. Sibling rivalry is universal, but on a global stage, the stakes are higher. Small disagreements became huge divides. The world's scrutiny made reconciliation harder. Their love was real, but even strong bonds can break under pressure. Duty, jealousy, and the struggle for identity pulled them apart. The partnership that once promised so much now feels lost. The world watched as their paths diverged. The cost is felt far beyond their family. To see Prince Harry at his best, look at the Invictus Games. Inspired by his military service, he created a stage for wounded servicemen and women to compete as warriors, not victims. Invictus means unconquered, the perfect word for their spirit. The Games are a global success, changing lives and perceptions of disability. Harry poured his heart into this project, connecting with athletes on a human level. This is his strength, genuine empathy and connection. Invictus is entirely his own creation, built from the ground up. It proved he could be a leader, not just despair. The Games are his greatest achievement, a lasting legacy. Yet, Invictus also gave Harry a global platform separate from the royal family. His independent success may have been seen as a challenge within palace walls. In the monarchy, individual achievement can be viewed with suspicion. Invictus may have marked the start of Harry's path away from the family. It was a sign he was seeking a different life. The Games endure even as family disputes continue. They show what Harry can achieve when he follows his own mission. The world is better for it. While Harry built Invictus, William launched the Earthshot Prize. Its goal: find solutions to the planet's greatest environmental problems. Each year, 5 winners receive funding to scale up their ideas: cleaning oceans, sustainable farming, and more. The Earthshot Prize suits William's character: thoughtful, strategic, and future-focused. It's about leadership on a global scale, with a powerful coalition behind it. The project has gravitas and long-term vision, a legacy in the making. William's strengths are planning, big-picture thinking, and uniting powerful people. Earthshot is less about emotion, more about practical solutions. It's exactly what you'd expect from a future king. The contrast is clear. Harry's Invictus heals people, William's Earthshot heals the planet. Both are vital, but their approaches differ, heart versus head. Imagine if those strengths were combined. Their impact could be extraordinary. Instead, their separate paths highlight what's been lost. Both projects are successes, but together they could have changed the world. The world needs both heart and head. Imagine if the brothers had stayed united. Their combined power could have created something truly extraordinary. An initiative blending Invictus's emotional power with Earthshot's global reach. Wounded warriors inspiring environmental action with William's strategy and Harry's empathy. William could open doors, Harry could inspire millions. Together they'd be unstoppable, relatable and regal. Their foundation could have become the world's most influential. They could have tackled any issue: mental health, conservation, youth, disaster relief. Their appeal would cross generations and continents. For a brief time, we saw this promise in their Heads Together campaign. They changed conversations and inspired hope. It was a glimpse of what could have been. The partnership was immense in potential. Its loss is a tragedy. Now, the brothers live in different worlds. One in England, one in California. The ocean between them is vast, but the emotional distance is greater. Can they rebuild the bridge? Many wonder, but it won't be easy. Too much has been said, too many wounds made public. Each is surrounded by loyal supporters, making change difficult. Pride and public scrutiny make reconciliation hard. Yet time can heal. Priorities shift, anger softens. Perhaps one day they'll remember what it meant to stand together. The memory of their mother may become stronger than their disagreements. Family love runs deep, even when buried. Reconciliation would require courage, humility, and forgiveness. Full trust may never return, but small steps are possible. A word of encouragement, a public acknowledgement, these could start the journey back. We can only hope. The story of these two princes is more than family drama. It's a lesson for us all. It's about the power of working together and the sadness of what's lost when we fall apart. Their achievements, Invictus and Earthshot, are impressive. But the question remains, what greater good was lost when their partnership ended? The world faces enormous challenges: climate change, poverty, conflict. We need to work together, combining strengths as William and Harry could have. We need both strategists and inspirers, head and heart. Every time we choose rivalry over partnership, we make challenges harder. Let's learn from their story and build bridges in our own lives. The future depends on our ability to cooperate.